Hello, it's Amy. Are you ready for a walk and learn? While you learn about the importance and the benefits of walking over 50, this format's a 3x1. We'll warm up, then we'll go slow for 3 minutes, and then fast for a whole minute, pumping your arms, getting that blood flowing, getting the most out of our 30 minutes together, while I teach you some things as well that I've been learning about being over 50 and healthy over 50. Before I do, I want to let you know that this podcast is brought to you by Be Healthy Enough, the digital fitness studio and membership where I help women over 50 get moving and feel better with online workouts for just what we need. Strength training, cardio like this walking workout, balance, posture, core, and more. Stay motivated to exercise with support from me and my workout plans and the entire Be Healthy Enough community. I love our members. Check it all out with the link below. All right, here we go. I'm going to go off camera. Let me get my timer going. We are going to start warming up for just a short minute because the first session is 3 minutes slow. All right, the timer's going. You'll hear the beeps. Let's talk about walking first because we want to make sure we're doing it correctly, keeping good form. I want you to always think about your posture, shoulders back and down, abs slightly engaged. Keeping your head right on top of your shoulders. I know you have to look down to see if you're going to trip or not, but try to get that chin back up and look out towards the horizon if you can. Keeping that phone up as much as you can, no matter what you're doing, walking, exercise, sleeping, looking at that darn phone, keep that head up. All right. Also, walking heel to toe, trying to keep your feet straight, not splayed out to the side or pigeon-toed. I know that can be some. It's a natural tendency for some people's body to want to walk with their feet out. But what we want to do, now this is our first session of slow. Did you hear that beep? All right, just go slow at your own pace. This is, again, the time to check in with your body as well, making sure things are really warmed up, especially before we start this 1 minute blast. Checking in with your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips, your back, and just anything that you need. Take a pause, stretch anything that needs to be stretching out, stretch out, and be careful and listen to your body throughout this entire walk. I'll try to remember, I say this at the beginning of every podcast, Walk and Learn, is that I try to tell you when to turn around at 15 minutes, but keep track of your own time because I forget all the time. All right, walking slow. Now, when you are walking fast, we're going to get walking fast in about 2 minutes. I want you to think about going heel to toe and then pushing off and contracting your glutes, squeezing your abs, holding them in to get the most out of the muscle engagement as you're walking. I really feel like you can definitely, going out for a leisurely walk with your friends is amazing, but if you're out there, you might as well get the most of it and do what we call HIIT style, which is high intensity interval training. It's the best way to keep your hormones in check instead of the long endurance rocking, running, treading, bike mill, whatever you're doing. Keeping that heart rate up and down helps regulate your cortisol a little bit better. Exercise is a stressor on your body, and we don't need any more stress on our aging bodies. We want exercise to help bring down our stress. Okay, so go fast if you want, or just go just a little bit more for the next minute, because I'm going to talk about all the benefits of walking over 50. So you keep doing it. It is the best way to lose weight, to feel better, to de-stress and relieve joint pain. I know there's some mornings where I wake up, my ankles and my feet hurt, my knees hurt, my hips hurt, and just getting out for a walk, I call it motion is lotion for your joints. And it's just getting out and moving. Doesn't it feel better? I hope it does for you. If there's some pain going on, my husband's dealing with an Achilles pain, and that is not going away with walking. He's got to take a little bit more time off and get a little bit more stretching, rest, elevate, ice, all those things you need to do if something's not feeling quite right. But before we get started with the fast, we got about 20 seconds. I want to talk to you about why I'm here. It's because we've got really bad news, and that we are a nation of sitters. In 2020, I didn't have any latest data. The US adult obesity rate was 42%. For the first time, the national rate passed the 40% mark. That was a 26% increase since 2008. Go fast. I'm sorry. I missed that timer. Let's walk fast. Pumping your arms, heel toe, squeezing your glutes at the back, engaging those abs, keeping that head up nice and tall. I'm pumping my arms with you. When I film these, I'm sitting in my chair because I've tried to film outside walking with you. It's just way too complicated. I got too much stuff I have to hang on to, people around me, sound issues. So this is perfect, but I'm a nation of sitters right here. I'm sitting on my butt. I promise I walked this morning, and I'm actually going to be walking with a friend a little bit later tonight. All right, 20 more seconds, walking fast. I'm going to let you push for the last 15 seconds while I take a sip. And I'm a little bit worried because this is a bubbly drink, and I might be burping in front of you. Hold on, keep going. Okay, 5. Pump, pump, pump. And walk slow. Yes, oh my gosh, 26% increase in the US adult obesity rate since 2008. That's huge. Most of us sit all day. We sit when we eat breakfast. We sit when we commute to work. We sit at work. We sit at lunch. We sit at dinner. We sit for TV time. And then we lay down for 6 to 8 hours while we're sleeping. Experts are calling sitting or sedentary living the new smoking. Have you heard that before? I've said that before. So what can you do to improve this and your health and fitness? Of course, there are many things, and if you are a Be Healthy Enough member, you know I've got about over 500 workout videos to help get you moving and feel better. But the easiest, most effective way to start, if you haven't been starting, is a walking program. It's as simple as that. For many of us, walking doesn't seem like anything special. It's just something we do every day. But walking is actually one of the best forms of exercise out there. Scores of studies show that this simple form of movement has a wealth of wide-ranging benefits, including better physical and mental health. It's the most underrated, corrective, mind-body, fat-burning exercise available to humans. Are you sold? Of course you are. You're out walking with me. But I want to keep you walking with me, okay? So here are several things everybody should know about this simple yet beneficial form of exercise. We're walking slow for still a minute and 30. Oh my goodness, my mouth is so dry today. It is the November 2nd, and we've had what called Santa Ana winds in Southern California, this dry wind that comes from the east. I don't like it because it's scary because we get fires with that time of year. But every orifice in my body is dry. My eyes, my nose, my mouth, my throat, my skin. I'm just like, I told my husband the other day, I just want to dip in a vat of lotion. Let's talk about all the benefits. The first one's is kind of a no-brainer. Improved cardiovascular health. Walking is a low-impact aerobic exercise that can significantly improve your cardiovascular health. It helps to lower your blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease, and increase your circulation. By engaging in regular walking, you can keep your heart rate strong and healthy, reducing the chance of heart-related issues that definitely become more common as we age, and unfortunately more common with more weight we have on our body. Speaking of weight, I'm going to have you go slow for 15 more seconds, and then we're going to do another burst of walking fast for just 1 minute. And I'm going to encourage you, if you're warmed up, you're ready to go? Let's go. Let's pump those arms. And I'm going to encourage you, if your joints are okay, if you want to do a little jog. Why? It's good for your bones. Getting that impact to the ground on your bones is better for your bones than just walking. Your bones need a 4.2 times your body weight impact to stimulate a bone building event. Walking is about 2. My husband hooked me up to an accelerometer. So if you want to see that, you can see what different forms of exercise cause what different types of force on your body. Running was definitely up there, good, 3 to 4. Jumping is up like 6. That's the most severe and kind of the hardest on your joints. Heel drops are my favorite. They get you to that 4.2%, 4.2 times your body weight, not percent. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and we get to walk slow because we are also going to talk about weight management. Maintaining a healthy weight is often, it is harder to lose weight as we get older. Our metabolism slows because our estrogen is dropped, which affects our muscle mass, and muscle mass is directly related to our metabolism. And then sometimes we're not eating as well as we should. Maybe we've given up a little bit and we start eating junk food, or we eat a little bit more because we think we deserve it. And it's a vicious cycle that can really affect your metabolism. But walking in at a brisk pace that we just did for that 1 minute can really help burn your calories and support your weight management. I do this in all of the walk and learns. I've started doing this I started my walking program, probably in 2020, where I was out walking and having people walk at a prescribed pace of fast and slow as I talked. And then I started doing more and more podcasts, like just to help like kill the time. I don't want to say kill the time, but help you get through the 30 minutes. And I just love it. We walk fast together, slow together. It helps you kick it up a notch to boost your metabolism, which can be essential for all of us over 50. And then definitely is a great thing to do after a workout, after a meal, to help regulate your blood sugar and all sorts of other amazing benefits to help you maintain your weight. And 30 minutes when you're going at this prescribed fast, slow pace, it's really, really good to kick the metabolism up a bit. And if you get a little bit of running in, you get some bone building of benefits. And when you're running, you are engaging a little bit more muscles. If you are going up a hill, you're engaging some more muscles to help build muscle mass. It's not going to be as effective as lifting some weights, but it's definitely going to help. All right. Okay. We've got like just a little under a minute left with this slow. I'm going to make sure that we're keeping up with the time. We're doing good. We're at about 11 minutes out. Next thing I'm going to talk about is joint health. And unlike the high impact activities like I used to do, running, big old boot camp classes. I used to teach a boot camp class at HP where we did burpees and all these crazy jumps up onto the bench and things like that. Walking is really gentle on your joints. It's an excellent choice for older individuals or people just starting out. It can help increase your joint flexibility and reduce the risk of arthritis and other joint-related issues because you're moving. Motion is lotion for your joints. Here we go. Let's walk fast. Let's go pump those arms. Check in with that posture. How's that posture? Pump, abs pulled in, pumping as you're pumping, and you're heel to toe, squeezing your glutes. Taking some breaths. Don't hold your breath. I felt like I was holding my breath right there. And sometimes when I feel things, I know someone out there is doing the same thing. It's just like when I catch you not holding in your tummy when we're doing squats or things like that in my workout videos. 30 seconds, we're halfway done. Pump, go faster, faster. Regular walking, even when you're walking at this pace, if you're careful and listening to your joints, can help relieve joint pain and stiffness, enhancing your overall mobility and quality of life. Who wants to go limping around all the time? There it is. Excuse me, I just burped. I knew that was going to happen. I apologize in advance. I find now that if I sit for more than, here we go, we get to walk slow. I set a timer on my phone for 30 minutes because if I sit, I get stiff. So I just set my timer for 30 minutes when I need to be sitting on my computer like I'm doing now, and I get up and move. It can be only for just a few minutes, but if I sit longer, I get so stiff. I did just have some surgery, so that is adding to it. All right, let's go to the next benefit as we walk slow. All right, the other benefit is huge. I call my morning walks my mental health walks. Physical activity such as walking is known to have a positive impact on your mental health. It can reduce the risk of depression and anxiety, which can be prevalent in older age groups. I don't know about you. I did go on hormone replacement therapy probably 5 years ago when I hit menopause, because I do know the benefits of estrogen on all sorts of things. Unfortunately, it didn't cause my breast cancer. I would never say that it caused my breast cancer, because no one knows what causes breast cancer right now. Exactly. But unfortunately, my breast cancer loved estrogen and progesterone. And so I had to go off of it. And my menopause anxiety, oh my gosh. I just had a session with my therapist this morning talking about my anxiety about 3 or 4 o'clock. And I didn't grow up with anxiety at all. I was pretty good about not feeling anxious, other than the times when I had tests or I was worried about, the boys at school or something like that. And then later on, as I got older, health issues, pets and house and husband and all of that, and work. But now it's like chronic. At the 4 or 5 o'clock, I get anxiety, and it's real. And so it does happen as we get older. We've got about a minute of walking slow. Take some time to stretch if you need to, reaching your arms up to the sky. Let's see, the simple act of just getting out. Tons of studies that I've seen that getting out and walking in nature is one of the best things to do. They call it forest bathing. I'm going to get this wrong, or Shinrin Yoku. It's this idea of getting out and being with nature, not just with the oxygen of the plants and animals around you, but just that relaxing feeling of getting grounded. It's been proven to reduce stress and improve mental well-being. Have you ever been in a really bad mood or grumpy at somebody and gone for a walk? This is exactly what I mean. All right, we've got about 10 more seconds, and we're going to do another burst, walking as fast as we can. All right, here we go. Walk fast, pump your arms, squeeze your glutes, heel toe, keeping that foot flat if you can, not walking on the outside of their feet or the inside. Feet pointing forward. Breathing, I'm going to take a deep breath in. Keep going. Squeezing, we got about 30 seconds left. Probably one of the things that you're not doing, the benefits of walking that I'm talking about next, is social interaction, because you've got your earbud in your ear. You're probably not out walking with your friends. Keep going. 15 more seconds. Here we go. 15 more seconds here. 10. Come on, push it just a little bit more. You can do it. And walk slow. Walking is such a fun thing to do with friends and family, even pets. Oh my gosh, my dog used to always love to go for a walk. We couldn't even say go for a walk without him getting all excited. And social interaction, even with pets, as we call that social, is crucial for mental and emotional health. And walking can provide an excellent opportunity to connect. I have not been able to connect with my friend Lori for months. She was traveling. I had surgery. We were supposed to get together over the weekend. It didn't happen. Supposed to get together on Monday. It didn't happen. It's now Thursday. I finally said we are getting together, and she's probably driving home from work right now. So we're going to get out and go interact socially. I do work from home, and I'm in my little bubble. And I love my job, and I sometimes get caught up doing it too often. I need to pull my head out and go see my friends, not just on videos or on Zoom. But yes, I love just connecting. Even a good thing you can do is join a walking group or just take regular strolls. I'm going to do a podcast on Zone 2 cardio. It's that nice kind of brisk, not real brisk, not like we do in the bursts of walking, but a little bit to where you can still talk, but you've got your heart rate up. That's called Zone 2, and they say that is the best exercise and something you have to do every day. And I say do it every day because it should be easy. You should love to just get out and do a nice stroll with loved ones. And we love to go around our community. Since we lost our dog, we'll go around the community and get our dog fix and see all the dogs like Willow and Bailey and Kona and all the dogs. We get a little dog fix. And to be honest, I know the dogs' names, but I don't know the owners' names. I have no idea, but that's okay. They don't know our names either. But it's a great way to get a sense of community and support. Okay, we got just under a minute. I've got 3 more things I want to talk about. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I told you we passed that 15-minute mark. We're about 20 minutes out. So if you need to turn around, do so. You're going to get a little bit longer walk today. So the next one is better sleep. Oh, my gosh. This I don't know if I'm going to be a firm believer in because I still haven't figured out how to get a good night's sleep. I'm trying everything. Some nights it's amazing, and some nights I'm just up every single hour. It's driving me crazy. 25 more seconds of walking slow. Take a stretch if you need to. We've got 2 more bursts, okay? I'm going to get through this. And I've got 3 more tips. So better sleep. Let's go 10 more seconds and we'll walk fast and I'll talk about sleep. As many of us struggle with sleep quality and sleep patterns over 50. Let's walk fast, pumping. Last 2, so make the most of it. Regular physical activity, such as walking, can promote a better sleep by helping you fall asleep faster and enjoying deeper, more restorative sleep. A daily walk in the morning, I've heard getting sun on your face and your eyes helps reset your circadian rhythms. And it also can help, and so that helps improve, it can help improve your overall sleep patterns, okay? So that's a good thing to do if you can get out in the morning and get some bright sunlight. I know all my members and community in Canada and some of those colder places that can be really hard in the winter, but do what you can to get out in the morning if you're having a hard time sleeping. Now you got to be careful with walking briskly like we're doing later in the day. Walking, if you stimulate your body too much close to bedtime, that definitely can hurt your sleep. Go faster for 4, 3, 2, and walk slow. Let's walk slow. Yeah, one of my mentors, Deborah Atkinson, I've been trained in her menopause fitness specialist program. She talks about light, late, intense, early. So intense exercise in the morning when your natural cortisol levels are high. Get the most of that intense workout in the morning. And then light, late, so you don't affect your cortisol levels because that can bump up your sleep. I know if that's the only time you can exercise, you've got to experiment with that because I'm going to take that back. I'd rather you prioritize your sleep than exercise. That's a whole nother topic. Especially if you're trying to lose weight, sleeping is the number one thing for weight control. And I know it's eluding me. Thank goodness my weight hasn't gone up too much. But yes, sleep is important. And be careful, experiment with exercise too late in the day. All right, let's move on to the last 2. Walking slow. We're going to walk slow, then fast, then slow, and then we're going to cool down and do a nice stretch at the end. All right, the last 2, second to the last one is reduced risk of chronic diseases. Now, this is all tied to the weight management, I think, and just getting your blood sugar and everything, because walking has been linked to reduce risk of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes and certain types of cancer. It can help regulate your blood sugar, improve your insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation in your body. All of those are essential for disease prevention, okay? Especially that blood sugar, and that's important for weight management as well. I did a little, what was that? An Instagram reel on how it's such a great thing to go for a walk after a meal. It really does help sort of steady state your blood sugar. When you eat, your blood sugar automatically rises because you're putting sugar into your body. Then that sugar signals your body to release insulin, which unlocks the cells that can take in the blood sugar, okay? And if you take in a big amount of sugar, that sometimes the insulin levels can get out of whack, and you take in way too much, and then your blood sugar drops too low, and there's a vicious cycle. So trying to maintain a balance of blood sugar helps, and walking can help regulate that. Did that make sense? I didn't go into a lot of details about that. I need to do that. But a study from sports medicine found that people that went for a light walk after eating, their blood sugar levels rose and fell more gradually. That states it better in my notes here than if they stood up. Stood up or continued sitting. I'm sorry. So don't keep sitting. Get out and walk after a meal and see if that doesn't help. We're going fast the last time. Go pump your arms. Pump your arms. Squeeze your glutes. Sorry, I got a little distracted in that one. It said that my note said a study in sports medicine found that when people went for a light walk after eating, their blood sugar rose and fell more gradually than if they stood up. It doesn't matter, or continued sitting. That doesn't make any sense. Those notes are wrong. Keep going. Get out for a light movement after a meal if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to regulate your blood sugar. Okay, let's go fast, and then I'll talk about the last one. Okay, pump your arms. 10 more seconds right here. 10 seconds. Little jog. 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk slow. The last one are cognitive benefits. I know I can go into a lot of the studies that I found with this, but walking's not only good for your body, it's good for your brain. The studies that I saw showed that regular physical activity like walking can enhance your cognitive function and memory, which is particularly important as we age. It can help reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline and dementia. I remember I was studying for the PMP, which is the Project Management Professional test. It was a brutal test, 4-hour-long test, lots of memorization. What I would do is I would take my note cards out for a walk with me. And the walking, when you're getting the blood flow to your brain, apparently helped you memorize and have better cognitive abilities. So that was something that I had done because I had seen some studies on that. And then I remember having to do presentations at HP and some of the things I wanted to go through. And remember, I would take a walk before to clear my brain, take some deep breaths in, and it really did help calm me down, calm my anxiety. But then also I think it helped boost my cognitive ability to remember some of the things that I wanted to remember. All right, you walking slow, take it easy. We are done. In summary, let's talk about walking over 50 is not just a pleasant pastime, although it is. It's a valuable investment in your overall health and well-being. The benefits of walking extend to physical, mental, emotional health, and making it an ideal choice for individuals in any age group. So lace up those walking shoes, step outside, and begin your journey to a healthier, happier, more fulfilling life through walking. How did you feel on that one? That was a good one. I did that really, those short little bursts. I do this in several of my other walking workouts, and a couple of them we do bone building like we did a little bit. Some we do strength. But I just want you to know that it's so important. And if God forbid you get into a spot where you can't do your normal exercise, I hope you find a chance to just get out and walk. When I had my breast cancer surgery, I couldn't do anything. In fact, he didn't even want me to walk down a hill, or up a hill, which my driveway is on a steep hill. So I would just walk at a level pace around my house, and it helped so much. It got my joints to feel better. It got my body to feel better. It got my brain and my mood to feel better. So I hope I've convinced you to keep a walking program. And walking is something that you can do every single day. Like with strength training, you've got to be real careful that you don't overdo it. Definitely if you're tired, your feet hurt or something hurts, you don't do it. That's it. We're going to cool down. Take a breath, walk even slower. I'm going to give you a little tiny stretch, not a big stretch. I do have a after walk stretch. I think, yes, definitely if you're a member, just type in after walk stretch and you'll find the video. If you're listening to this on YouTube, in my podcast menu, I have an after walk stretch just to get a little bit more, and I think I have a pre-walk warm up too. I can't remember right now. Sorry about that. Let's put one foot back and stretch out the back calf. Ah, feel that nice calf stretch. Bend the back leg just a little bit. Feel it stretch all the way down to your Achilles. Don't let those Achilles tighten up. And then bring that back foot forward, stretch out the front leg. Or just circle your feet around or stop or just walk slower. Get a little bit of stretching in the lower half of your calf. If you were really using good posture and really squeezing those shoulder blades together, make sure that let's do that again. Let's do that together. Bring the other foot back and stretch out the other calf. Clasp your hands together and then push your palms away from you and round your upper back and stretch out those back muscles. Oh, that feels good. I'm doing that with you right now. Those can get really tight if you're not walking with good posture and trying to get started. Those upper back muscles could be a little tense, especially if you start getting your shoulders up to your ears as you're walking in those fast bursts. Bring that front foot or that back foot in a little bit. Let's stretch out the other back of your leg, leaning forward. Good. 10 more seconds with me. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you love this. See you in the next video. How was that? Did you enjoy those 1-minute bursts? I had fun sharing my tips on walking, and I hope you learned a little bit more. If you want help and you need a walking program so you know exactly what to do, not just walking, but building up those muscles to help you with walking, not just your feet and your legs, but your upper body and your core, you need to try my Basics Walking Program. It's a 3-month program with everything you need. I've got tips on walking and getting your gear ready, safety ready. Then we go out and I have what you do every single day with walking, with strength training, with core, with relaxing and stretching, and maybe even a little foam rolling to help work out those kinks. If you're someone that's just coming back from an injury, you haven't been exercising for a while, and you want to make your current walks more effective, you need a simple, low commitment plan to improve your health and fitness, and walking, as you learned, is the best exercise if you're trying to lose some weight. If you're struggling with motivation, that plan helps you, and then you get me as your online personal trainer as well as the entire Be Healthy Enough community. Also, if you're tired of doing what you did in your 30s thinking it's going to work, because it doesn't anymore, this basic walking program can really help you get started. All right, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or what you liked about this video, or if you're going to get walking with me more, and then give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.